Laws are established to protect individuals, and those who violate them face consequences. However, there have been instances where individuals have arrogantly believed they are beyond these laws. Here are some incredible cases of such attitudes toward the law. The incident started with an unidentified woman who was stopped by an officer on January 17, 2022 for driving 54 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. During a routine check on Pensacola Bay Bridge, the officer noticed her vehicle and pulled it over to investigate, completely unaware of the individual he was about to encounter.
Young lady, Officer Banks, Golf Breeze Police Department. I'm pulling you over. You're doing 54 and a 35. Any reason for that speed tonight?
Where's the 35?
Before you got off the bridge, and as soon as you came off the bridge. All this is 35.
I was going 40, I thought.
Nope. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You don't have to have a license to drive a car.
Yes, you do.
You do not.
15-7-41.
Once the woman was informed of the reason for the stop, she didn't admit her mistake. When asked for her driver's license, she boldly claimed she is not obligated to have one for driving a car. It's what you'd expect to see in a movie, not in real life.
Am I a crime?
Yeah, you are being detained right now. Step out the vehicle, young lady.
I know my rights.
Either you step out the vehicle, or I will remove you from the vehicle.
I know my rights.
15-7, sovereign
supervisor
sovereign citizen.
Did you hear what I said? You need to get a supervisor out here right now.
No, you need to step out the vehicle right now. Young lady, step out the vehicle. Step out the vehicle. Last time I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to make you step out the vehicle.
You're going to get me a supervisor out here right now.
No, you're going to step out the vehicle.
When the officer requests her to exit the vehicle, she refuses and demands to speak with his supervisor, insisting that she knows her rights. However, the question remains, does she truly understand her rights?
My rights.
What right is that?
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay.
Very well.
That's what you want to stick with?
Call a supervisor right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Right now.
Or else what?
I know my rights.
If I don't call a supervisor, or else what?
I guess we're not going to go anywhere then.
Okay.
10-25.
So just hold it for me and go and give me the channel.
You need to get a supervisor out here.
Yeah, our channel want to be 1033.
That can educate you on what the law.
This woman seems to be out of touch with reality. She argues that she doesn't need a driver's license for her non-commercial vehicle. The amused officer is surprised when she claims to educate him on the law.
So you're not going to give me a driver's license?
I'm not going to give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. And what state is that?
Any state. It's common law, natural law.
Okay.
Constitutional law.
Okay.
You need to get a supervisor out here.
I do?
Yes.
Her claim that it's a fundamental and constitutional law in all states to drive without a license for non-commercial purposes is entirely ridiculous. The officer is shocked by her boldness and demands to speak to his supervisor to avoid providing personal information. He calls for his sergeant, and shortly after, the sergeant arrives at the scene and is briefed on the situation. Unfortunately for her, the sergeant is not as composed as the first officer.
You do need a license to drive a vehicle. And you do have to identify yourself to these officers.
I do not have to have a license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You're wrong, but okay.
I know common law, natural law.
I don't care about common law. You're in the state of Florida. You're in the state of Florida. You're in the state of Florida.
It doesn't matter in what state
It does
I'm in.
matter.
I'm in the U.S.
It does matter. So you better hope the information you gave us comes back as to being you. So at this point in time, I need you to shut the vehicle off and step out of the car.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
You're going to get out of the car.
I haven't been suspected of a crime.
You are being illegally stopped on a traffic stop. You are not being cooperative. It is not a Terry stop.
What
Trust me,
crime
I
am
know the
committing?
difference. You were speeding.
Speeding
Turn the
is a
vehicle
crime.
off and get out of the car. Out of the car now. Undo the
Let me
seatbelt.
turn the vehicle off.
Turn it off now.
Officer Schaefer, unbuckle her.
Put all that down.
Step out, turn around, face away from me. Turn around, face away.
Turn
I
around.
do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Well, then you can tell that to the judge if you end up going to jail.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle. vehicle. I have all the laws right there.
I don't care what laws you say you have.
I know that you don't care because you're supposed to be a police
then
officer.
You should
a
know
peace
that
officer.
you should know that this.
Unfortunately for this woman, her self-made laws don't hold any weight in Florida, leading to her detention. Much to the officer's surprise, she requests to call her mom once she's in the car's back seat.
Please call my
No,
mother.
you cannot.
Why?
Because you don't need to call you. Are you an adult?
Yes.
Then why do you need to call your mother?
To come and get me from jail since I'm being illegally detained.
You will be able to call her once you get there.
Can I at least lock my car?
We will make sure it is secure.
What are you going to do with my car?
Probably tow it.
Why?
Because you are driving without a license.
I don't have to have a license to drive. That is commercial driving.
It is not commercial.
Requesting to call her mother reveals a lot about her character and upbringing. She doesn't like taking responsibility for her actions and is used to being shielded from consequences. Realizing she's stuck, she suddenly becomes cooperative and changes her attitude.
Be honest.
Sergeant, please.
You don't have a license.
Okay, I'll never drive again.
Yes, you will. Because you believe you don't have to have a license.
I'll go get a driver's license tomorrow.
Well, wait a minute. Now you're telling me that you'll go get a license.
Because you're telling me that I have no
believe
choice.
you don't. That's correct. You have no choice.
Sergeant Turner,
So
please
this
just
is
let
the
me go home.
this is the road that's being taken, and this is what's.
As if the situation wasn't chaotic enough, when the police checked her background, they discovered she had a warrant for not showing up in court.
You failed to appear on a court appearance for, what was it, expired license? So your Mississippi driver's license is expired.
And for the registration.
Okay, and the registration. So you had a court date that you missed. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't, or you choose not to?
No, sir, I would not lie to you. I don't lie. I do not remember that.
Okay, well, you do have a warrant out of Santa Rosa County. So
We're
regardless,
in Santa Rosa County.
you're in Santa Rosa County. Do you not know where you live?
I just moved here. My
When?
mother lives on High Point.
When did you move here?
About 2 months ago, from Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Okay. And you don't know what county you live in now after
No,
2 months?
I don't. That's not something I use often. What county I live in.
As her story reveals several gaps, her situation takes a turn for the worse when the officer inspecting her car discovers ammunition but no firearm.
Where's the gun in the car?
The gun? There's no gun in that car.
There seems to be ammo.
The gun's in a pawn shop.
When did you pawn it?
Like 2 months ago.
So why are you still just carrying around ammo?
I didn't know that ammo was in there. What's wrong with carrying around ammo? What can I do
Nothing.
without a gun?
Nothing, all right, is wrong with it. But if there's ammo, normally there's a gun. And since the vehicle's being towed, we want to keep the gun in safe.
In a discovery that surprises no one at this stage, the officers find a plastic bag containing white powder, which turns out to be a drug as expected.
Give me your full name. Give me your full name. Look at me, give me your full name. Give me your full name. Drugs inside the vehicle, you are under arrest now.
The woman is ultimately arrested for possession of an illicit substance, adding to her charges of DUI for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs and driving without a valid license. Her expression reveals everything, but not everyone involved is a drug user. One of them is a prominent individual, the father of an FBI agent, who believed he was above the law due to his connection. On August 24, 2022, officers were dispatched to a hit-and-run incident after a concerned woman called 911 reporting that a man had hit her vehicle and left the scene.
This is how car was. It was smashed into me. And when I come out and I was like, sir, you hit me? And he's like, no, I didn't, while his car is in this position. We were turning left and
to go on to
we golf towards that way. And then we just came here. He followed me, but then he left. He talked on the phone. He kind of wandered around the parking lot, and then he got in his car and drove off. He tried to stop me taking picture of his car, the number to give it to dispatch, and then he did not want to provide me any information.
Thanks to the victim's description, the police managed to locate the man, but their interaction with him turned chaotic within seconds.
problem. Yeah. Here, you want to step out for me? No.
No, you don't want to?
Why?
So you got into an accident over on Greenwood.
I know.
You know?
I say I am gonna pay for anything.
Okay, well, according to Illinois law, you have to.
What else?
Or Illinois law, you have to
what
provide
else?
information and everything.
What else?
We're trying to explain that to you. Why don't you
have
just
to-
let him talk?
You have to give your information to the other driver before you drive
You know,
off.
I was sometimes somewhere for whining.
Upon being confronted, he struggles to open his car door, indicating he may not be in the right state of mind. He refuses to exit the vehicle to speak with the officers and claims he'll cover the accident costs, but lacks the woman's information for doing so.
Or anything on you?
No.
No? Do you have insurance?
I don't have. I am from Poland.
Do you have Do you have a driver's license?
No.
You don't have a driver's
No.
license. Why are you
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Excuse me.
Drink. Alcohol?
What do you think about this?
Because I can smell it.
No. How about you?
Okay.
You
So-
drinking something?
So now we have an issue. 'Cause
You drinking
You don't have a
sometimes,
license.
or-
Do you have insurance on the car?
After finally being confronted and asked about his alcohol consumption, he flatly denies drinking, despite the smell suggesting otherwise. Adding to the situation, he lacks a driver's license and insurance for his vehicle. Instead of taking the matter seriously, he makes jokes and threats against the officers.
So what's your first name?
What the heck
Can I
is
get your
going
first
on
name?
here? Excuse me?
What's your first name?
Joe Biden.
Okay, no. What is your name?
So you either have to identify yourself,
Yeah.
or we're gonna take you.
We're not playing games here. I mean,
You're gonna arrest me?
sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. You're not gonna identify yourself?
Be careful, because sometimes I am my son working from FBI.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool. So how about this? How about you give us your name, and then you can go inside.
No,
You don't wanna give us your name?
Don't try. Don't try.
Don't try.
you're playing games with us here. We're trying to get this taken care of so we can get you out of here.
Why are you doing like this?
Because you got into an accident.
Oh, yeah.
Wants a report.
Growing tired of his antics, officers arrest him for refusing to provide his identity, which quickly escalates into a messy situation.
I'm gonna give you one more chance. Tell this officer your name, so we can complete the crash report.
I never go and.
Or we're gonna have to take you under arrest.
Yeah.
Okay?
We would
it's your
rather
choice.
just get your name and let you go inside your
I
house.
like this.
So-
But don't try. Arrest me.
Okay. All right. Do me a favor.
Okay.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No, we're down here. Put your hands behind your back.
Don't do that. Son of a.
Stop resisting.
You like?
Stop.
Like that?
All right. We're good.
After being taken into custody, he proves even more challenging at the police station, refusing to exit the vehicle even after polite requests by the officers.
All right, so you're gonna behave? Do you need help getting out of the car?
No.
You don't? All right, come on out.
You wanna kill me?
No, I don't.
Wanna shoot
Come on
me?
out.
You wanna shoot me?
No, come
You
on.
wanna shoot
Do you need
me?
help getting out of the car or not?
Excuse me. What I gonna do?
I want you to step out
have
of the
some
vehicle.
kind of trick. But be careful.
Okay, come on, let's go. Come on, put your foot down.
Are you speak Polish?
No, come on.
At this stage, he continues to warn the officers. Then, upon being arrested, he deliberately falls out of the elevator, trying to make it look like the police had mistreated him.
Kazimierz.
Kazimierz?
Kazimierz.
Kazimierz.
Kulaski prawdopodobnie.
Okay. Come on. Here, chodź tutaj. Chodź. No.
Why you pull me like that? I gonna call to my son from FBI.
Okay.
Son of a police. What kind of police you are? What kind of...
He even threatens to return later with an AK-47, a severe threat that the police don't take lightly, especially considering his family background in law enforcement, which suggests he may have access to firearms.
I don't wanna come back here with AK.
What's an AK to you? automatic Kawashiba.
Are you threatening to shoot up the police
No,
station?
I don't have free. How I...
Making threats to shoot up a police station is not a joke to anyone here. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry. You got it.
That's not...
Eventually, the police released him on bail, but not before charging him with DUI, obstructing identification, resisting arrest, leaving the scene of an accident, and assaulting a police officer. However, the situation worsens when the following individual argues that she shouldn't face consequences simply because she's a woman. This woman was stopped for using her phone while driving, but what's unusual is that she was parked in the middle of the road checking her emails. An officer approaches her immediately about this behavior.
Everything but drive this car. You've gone through emails, you've looked at pictures.
Okay.
Everything but drive the car. Okay. It's illegal.
Okay.
Is there a reason you might be doing this, or?
I'm at a... Are you pulling me over because I'm blocking traffic?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and pull you over then. I'll have you pull into the...
I didn't mean that.
I'll have you pull...
While the officer issued her a ticket, she argued that according to the law, she could only receive a ticket for other reasons, but not for parking in the middle of the road.
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio State law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years.
I just looked up.
Well,
Except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary.
Her attitude changes after being informed of her situation and the impending ticket. She even dares to tell the officer that he should be grateful she didn't have her pepper spray.
You know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me. Scared the ever living out of me as a
you
woman.
Would not, if you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more observant.
I'm not trying to be an I'm telling you, as a woman, I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever living out of me.
Well, I've made over 7,000 traffic stops, and I've never been pepper sprayed.
But
so.
I understand that, sir. But I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me.
Claiming that the officer makes her feel unsafe is a poor attempt at humor and a petty way to dodge a ticket. She tries every excuse she can think of, even going as far as saying that she pays the officer's salary.
Like a safety official,
I understand that, but please listen to what I am saying, because you're not listening, because you're seeing this through the eyes of me trying to get out of a ticket, which I'm not.
Oh, you won't get out of it, yeah.
Sir,
I can assure you of that.
Sir, can I please finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who pays, who is a person who pays, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm going to give you your driver's license back. What you are being cited with is texting while driving. I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have 3 options.
Can I please have your badge?
Your first option.
After realizing her intentions, the officer is fed up with her behavior and issues her the ticket. Soon after, her demeanor shifts from calm and kind to demanding the officer's badge number to intimidate him.
Hey Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of your citation. No, ma'am. You will. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation. So you're going to have 3 separate options. I won't give you your options then. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it's an arrestable offense if you do not.
I can't believe that you won't even listen.
No, as soon as you said, I pay your salary, we're done.
In the end, the woman was simply issued a ticket and was fortunate that it was her only punishment. Apart from entitled lawbreakers, some sovereign citizens believe that laws don't have to apply to them. Let's see how they react when they realize they are being arrested. On March 26, 2018, PJ Pratt was pulled over on suspicion of having a suspended license. As the officer approached the car, Pratt began recording the interaction and, instead of responding to questions about himself, started interrogating the officer.
Say that again? Because you have a possible suspended license. You have your driver's license on you? You don't have your driver's license on you. Man, I can barely hear you. I do have my badge and ID on me.
And what's your name and who you work for?
My name's Officer Stetson, work for Pinehurst Police Department.
Business card?
I don't have a business card on me.
Iris, and you said something else.
Yeah, that's my call sign.
That's not your name. I need to know who you are. I need a business card.
That's who I am right there. Got it?
Okay, you put it there.
Right there.
It's Irish.
Again, that's my call sign.
What's it called?
It's a nickname.
Nickname. That's
Pinehurst Police Department.
Pinehurst Police Department?
Yes. Do you have your driver's license on you? Okay. What's your name? Sir, I'm not here to argue with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to figure out that. I don't
Say from Pinehurst. Can I get a supervisor?
What's your name? As Pratt refuses to provide his name and instead argues with the officer, the supervisor is called to prevent the situation from worsening. Additionally, Pratt shows the officer a document, seemingly a court order from a previous similar incident, displaying the typical behavior expected from individuals of his mindset.
What are you reaching for in your bag?
620-10-4.
10-4.
Prevails.
Murdochsville.
Definition of ID.
Everything this guy says is absurd, as he tries to avoid taking responsibility. When the supervisor arrives on the scene and asks the officer who Pratt is, there's no delay, and things quickly become heated.
So all I've got so far is PJ Pratt.
Open the door.
1225.
Open no door.
Got your driver's license?
No, I don't.
Do you have a driver's license?
He's saying he doesn't.
Who are you?
Do you have a driver's license?
Not on me. Who
Okay,
are you?
I need your driver's license or your ID card, please.
Who are you? Who are you? Let me see your business card.
Identification, please.
I'm not required by law to show you my identification.
You're going. Easy way or the hard way?
It's a threat, though, and I got you.
Easy way or the hard way?
Just so you know. I'm getting my
Pull it out.
Easy way or the hard way?
The officer observes Pratt's ongoing refusal to comply and warns him. He is presented with two options: cooperation or facing forceful actions, including breaking the glass. However, Pratt's response takes an unexpected turn.
I don't care.
What's his real name?
ID, break it out.
That's also a threat. Sledge.
Give me your license. I saw your license. I already saw the driver's license. Give me the license.
It's all a paper.
Yeah, the paper license.
He's about to come out of that car.
Yes, he is.
I'm not coming out of the car.
You're gonna come out.
That's a threat. I'm getting on the video camera.
Hand it in. There you go. Yep, that's it. Smell. Let's pick up. Out of the car. Again, you're gonna do it the easy way or the hard way. Got it. Hey, come on.
As absurd as it sounds, Pratt hands over his ID and license to the officers, only for them to find out it's suspended. He then leads them on a chase for several minutes before eventually stopping. This time, the officers don't hesitate and promptly move to make the arrest. Once handcuffed, Pratt is instructed to sit and wait in the police car, but surprisingly, his erratic behavior doesn't stop.
Somebody.
Nope. You're gonna sit there and shut up.
Buddy, all right?
Yep.
You good?
Yep.
All right, so I'm guessing he ran for a reason. Let's find it.
Yep. Unless he's just being a...
Can we turn the heat off?
Say what?
Can we turn the heat off?
Man, you ain't in a position to make any requests right now.
Honestly, I am.
How are you?
You're in the wrong.
And
you just there with my feet.
You shouldn't have ran.
I did wrong.
I don't know what you call that then.
As the officers search Pratt's car for weapons or drugs, he requests to speak to the sheriff. When the officers refuse to comply with his demands, he begins shouting for help, accusing them of police brutality. Furthermore, he insists that he will soon be released and compensated for the damages to him and his car. A brief check of Pratt's license reveals information about his background, indicating multiple pending cases against him. Pratt argues that there has been a mistake in identifying him.
I already checked your cuffs, man. You're good.
You to Tironi. Okay. Do you have a driver's license or any other form of identification? I am a sovereign being.
He's reached the limit.
You don't get out of your car. Matthew, look at me. Matthew, look at me. If you don't get out, I'm going to force you out. I'm going to charge you with resisting arrest also. So get out, please. Come on.
Come on, sir.
Get out.
There's no reason to
I've asked you probably 10 times to get out.
There's no reason to act like this.
Get out of your car then. All right.
There's no reason to act like this. There's no reason to
Get
act
out.
like this. Do not touch me.
Get out.
Do not touch me.
Get out of your car.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me, please. Please, do not touch me.
I've asked you 10 times to get out. Get out on your own then.
What are you doing? Please, do not touch me. We're Officer Ramirez. Ow! Come on.
Get on the ground.
No! 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 I didn't do anything, Officer Ramirez!
Okay, all right. Just
Please,
get on your
I
stomach.
didn't do anything!
Get on your stomach.
Come on, Officer Ramirez!
Just comply. Just comply for now.
Fine.
All right. Just comply for now. Okay. Information if you wish to file a complaint later. Okay, but right now just cooperate. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Very one.
All right. Just listen. All right. I just got here. Okay. But right now the best thing you can do is just comply. All right. If you want to file a complaint, I will give you that information. All right. I promise. My superiors will overlook everything. Okay. All right. But he had to repeat himself. All right. Like I said. All right. Just stand up for me. Stand up. All right. Matthew, what are you doing? Come on. Let's go back to your car. The sovereign plate on. You are detained. You were detained from the beginning when I told you that. I know. Just relax, okay? Right now you're safe. You are safe. You got a sovereign plate on there. You did comply with my officer here. Okay? All right, just relax, all right? You are safe. Go ahead and take a seat for me, all right? Just relax, Matthew, okay?
Just like this, I just want some.
Put your feet in for me.
I'm not going to go.
Please just listen to my officer. Just
Put
listen
your
to my
feet inside,
officer.
please.
Okay? We'll get you some water. We'll make you something comfortable. Right now, we got to do what we got to do. All right? Okay? What's up? Just please comply, Matthew. It's all right. I'm here. All right? Okay? Just comply with this. All right? We'll make you comfortable here in a minute. All right? Just relax.
Following his arrest, a brief search of his car revealed a firearm in the glove box. However, Matthew argues that it shouldn't be considered a weapon since it was never displayed or used.
There's a Ruger inside the car.
It's a nice.
I want this secure the weapon.
So the second that you place yourself, even if you're in the car, if you're in that car, you're responsible for everything that's on that car. Okay, so if you're driving around in that car, you're accountable for it.
All right. You go by Matthew. Is that okay if I call you that? Okay.
Unfortunately for him, he is then informed of his Miranda rights and arrested for numerous felonies he had committed as a result of his sovereign beliefs. But not every suspect resists arrest. This next one acted as if everything was normal until he was caught. On December 26th, 2022, the Minnesota police pulled over a driver. At first, the driver cooperated with the officer without saying anything more, but the situation would soon take a sharp turn.
Good, yourself? Not bad. They really want to stop you just for speeding. You're about 65 miles an hour. Speed limit's 55. I live down there. What's that? I pulled over at 15. I pulled over a truck. Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that too. We prefer as law enforcement not for you to pull over until we signal you with the lights because people pull over in really bad spots sometimes. And, I wasn't getting your license plate back because it's obstructed a little bit of snow that stuck to the front of it. So I ran that when I called out the dispatch, the wrong one came back. So that gives me time to see if, who I'm stopping or if this vehicle is associated with something not good. Yeah, so 94 to 9423 for the... that back. All right. Is the
Even though the individual was cooperating, the officer detected the smell of marijuana and requested the driver to exit the vehicle. However, it was evident that things were not going to be easy.
Step out for me, please. For what? Because I'm going to search your vehicle. I can smell marijuana coming from it.
No, that's search procedures. Supervisor, I'll get these.
You see these? Yeah. I'm the supervisor. Okay. 303-100. Give me another car, please.
You're not right.
Yeah, I don't need you to get set.
Yes, I do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I'm not going to ask.
What time? What's your RAS?
Okay, I'm not going to ask you again, okay?
RAS.
Excuse me?
What's your RAS?
Do you even know what you're talking about?
Yes.
No, you don't. Step out of the vehicle for me, please.
I refuse to step out. Because you know why, sir? You have no right to take me out of my vehicle.
The driver refuses to leave the car, stating he knows his constitutional rights, and starts recording the interaction as if the police were doing something wrong.
Do not have probable cause.
I can smell marijuana in your vehicle, and that is probable cause to search your vehicle.
Marijuana, sir.
Okay.
That's how you guys come into cars for unlawful searches and seizures, sir.
Right. Well,
and persons of seizures. I consent to no personal searches whatsoever.
Well, I'm not asking for your consent.
You have to have my consent.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
You do have to have my consent.
Okay. No, I don't. I'm not going to argue with you about it, okay?
You too, sir. You have to have my consent to search my vehicle.
Okay.
Despite the lack of cooperation, the officer avoids escalating the situation and calls for backup. To make matters worse, the driver suggests he could get $1 million payout by filing a claim against the officer. Even after more officers arrive, the driver continues his baseless claims, ultimately leading him into serious trouble.
Listen to me, please, okay? I'm going to ask you one more time to step out of your vehicle, okay? If you don't step out, we're going to remove you from your vehicle. Do you understand that?
From my vehicle, you will lose your qualified immunity, and I will sue you guys.
Do you understand that?
You understand me?
Are you going to get out and cooperate or not? Can you turn your truck off for me, please?
No, sir, I'm not.
Will you turn your truck off, please?
Sir. Okay, this is my property.
Can you turn your truck off, please?
You have no right to search me, sir. You have no right to search me.
Can you turn your truck off, please?
You have no right to search me.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle, please.
No, sir. You have no right to search me.
If you don't step out, you're going to get maced, okay?
Hey, sir, you know what? If you mace me, I am not giving you guys any trouble whatsoever.
Look out, Mike. Look out, Mike.
Hey, I'm not giving you guys any.
The man insists he isn't causing trouble, but his refusal already has the opposite effect. Despite this, he continues to resist quietly, yelling police brutality as he is being handcuffed.
Man, this is a violation, dude.
Get out of the
Look
car.
at this. Dude, are you a supervisor? Really?
Oh my God! Ow! Ow! Put your hands in front of you. Ow! Ow! Put your hands behind your back. Ow! Ow! Police brutality! Ow! Ow! Man! Ah! 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 People!
We'll go second.
As expected, a search of his vehicle uncovered several packets of drugs. Unfortunately for him, he was arrested and charged with possession of illegal material. But he isn't the only one who believes he is above the law, as you'll see in the following case. On July 4th, 2023, a sovereign citizen was stopped by a Georgia police officer. In response, he began questioning and recording the officer as if he were the one in control of the situation.
No. Okay, so... Officer, what's your name and badge number, please?
Say it's Bowling.
I can't see it because your walkie-talkie's in the way.
Bowling.
What's your first name and last name?
I don't have to tell you that. You don't have to tell you that.
This is going to result in a complaint.
Go right ahead, brother.
So
I'm asking
what I need
for
to...
your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Could I have your card, please?
Say again?
Could I have your employee card?
No, you may not. I need your
Why not?
driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay, if I can't have your, if I can't have that, could you get in contact?
The officer observed the lack of cooperation and called for backup to prevent the suspect from driving away. Meanwhile, the man aimlessly tries to argue with the police that he hasn't done anything wrong, but we all know how that usually ends.
Private automobile, sir. This is why I don't have tags and registration. In fact, I've already gone through this and had my actual plate stolen by an officer. So I'm already dealing with a situation like this, and I would like to preserve your employment. I'm trying to allow you to do the right thing here. I'm trying to help you.
I haven't even told you if I'm writing you a citation.
It doesn't.
I don't understand the problem.
But
When additional officers arrive at the scene, the situation escalates as these officers warn the man that they will break his window and drag him out if he doesn't cooperate.
Although,
I need you to give it to me.
although I know for a fact.
Stop talking. I need it now.
One moment. I'm going to look up this law because we're going to be patient. We're going to be patient.
All right, we're done. Go ahead and step out. Go ahead and step out. I'm going to smash this windshield.
Sir, please don't smash my window. You're breaking the law. Do not do that.
Listen to me.
One moment.
Exit the vehicle.
Sir, excuse me. Could you call your supervisor, please? Could you call your supervisor, please? I have no contract with you. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. We're not past anything because I haven't committed a crime. Why are you
Claiming that the police are trying to ruin his life is ridiculous. If the man had simply given his ID and cooperated with the officer, he might have just received a ticket for not having registration. However, individuals like him always choose the dumbest option, such as telling the cops they are not legally bound.
Do not damage my property. Do not damage my property.
Unlock your truck and step
You are
out.
not giving me a lawful order.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You are not the law.
You're under arrest.
You are not the law. You are breaking the law. You are breaking the law. Call your supervisor, please.
Nope, I don't have to.
Sir,
do
please
that.
call your supervisor. Yes, you do.
I do not have to do that.
I'm going to record this live on YouTube right now.
Show me your hands.
What kind of hands are wrong? Show me your doing this to me.
I can explain this to you. Show me. Get out.
Why are you doing this to me?
Right
We
now.
told you. You're under arrest. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Stop
You're breaking the
grabbing
law.
stuff.
You're
Stop
breaking the
grabbing
law.
stuff. Stop
You're breaking the
grabbing
law.
stuff. You're gonna get tased. Get out.
I have a gun right here. Stop. I have a gun right here. Stop. I have a gun right here. Stop, please. What are you doing?
Right now, you're gonna get tased. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
Please stop.
Back
Please
towards
stop.
the vehicle.
Please stop. Please stop this. Please stop this. Please stop.
Do anything, you're gonna get tased. I don't know how many other times I had to explain this.
Break any laws. I didn't break any laws. Help me, please. Somebody help me, please. Help me, please. Please don't take me. You don't have the right to do this.
You're under arrest.
Why are you doing? Please take my phone. Please get my phone. Please get my phone.
The man was later handcuffed and placed in the back of the police car while the officers searched the vehicle, leading to a discovery that wasn't unexpected.
There may be another 1032 because there's another holster in here.
Do you have any blood on you?
I have some on my hand.
He cut his face. How much? You get it.
You say they don't teach you this in the academy.
He has a bunch of swords back here. Well, one looks wooden. The other may also be. Yeah, they might. Yeah, they're fine.
Driving a vehicle with weapons in an unregistered vehicle is precisely the kind of behavior one might expect from a sovereign citizen. The charges faced by this individual remain unclear as he posted the video without explanation. Even more surprising is that this individual appears to habitually break laws and act this way just to record interactions and upload them online. He pretends to be a sovereign citizen and wastes people's time as a hobby. However, this individual is not the only person who refused to comply with the police. In April 2016, Calvin Jones was driving with his wife and younger brother in Downriver, Michigan, when Taylor officers pulled over his car. One of the officers then requested Calvin's identification, and it was at this point that he realized the situation he was in.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
You have your driver's license vehicle brake on you?
What's going on?
I'd be happy to tell you once I see who I'm talking to, all right?
I need you to let me know, like, what's going on, like, what happened?
I'd be, like I said, I'd be happy to tell you once I see information.
I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you pulled me over for.
All right, sir. Failure to give me my information is a arrestable offense, okay? So you can either do this the easy way or the hard way, all right?
I need to know what you're pulling me over for.
I'm going to tell you once I see information, all right?
I got information, but I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you put.
All right, here's the deal. Either give me your ID or you go to jail. How about that?
Put this on camera, man, because we're not dealing with this.
Give me your ID.
I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID.
Detail 5 radio. I'll be on the stop, entrance to the parks. Please send me another car. I have a uncooperative occupant. Last chance.
Detail 31. Look, I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID. He's gonna tell you why.
Where's he again? The entrance to the park. From the park.
Which emails for? Is my tags expired? And my lights out? I'd be happy to take.
In the background, Calvin's wife can be heard advising him to comply and give the officer his ID, explaining that it's standard procedure for police to request identification after making a stop. This allows the police to identify individuals if the situation escalates after they've been informed of any bad news, such as running away or using violence. Calvin then clearly feels guilty as he tries to evade the situation by pretending to know his rights.
You supposed to tell me what's going on, man.
Are you a lawyer, sir?
Hey, I'm representing myself right now.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, I have a right to remain silent, right? So I could just sit here and ignore you.
No, you can't, sir.
I don't ask you any questions.
Okay. Well, it's going to turn out very poorly for you.
It's fine, but you're not telling me what's going on, and that ain't right.
I'm gonna tell you what the deal is. You're probably suspended, so you don't want to give me your license.
I don't have to give you my information.
Okay.
You can tell me what's going on. And that ain't right, because I just renewed my tags in October 2015.
Okay.
So my tags is good. So, am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
After more pointless discussions, the situation took a turn for the worse. If I see a cop putting on gloves, I know something serious is about to happen.
For all I know, you could be trying to kill me right now.
You're absolutely ridiculous, all right?
I don't care.
All right, step out of the car.
It's been 2 minutes. I'm not stepping out the car until you tell me what's going on.
All right, open the door.
Hey, put this on camera. Put this on camera. You gotta let me know what's going on, man. You're not doing it.
You're going to jail is what's going on.
For what? For what? You ain't... What charges? On what charges? Wow.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let me get out of the car. Okay, get out.
Get out of the car!
You ain't getting out of the car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. On the ground.
After a prolonged struggle, Calvin was eventually handcuffed and taken into custody, with his wife facing the same outcome.
Car. I'm sorry. Put your hands on the car. Don't touch my phone. Get it out of your hand. Put your hand on the car.
Grab my phone.
Police brutality. Police brutality. Police brutality.
I ain't even doing that. You listen to what we're saying?
Well, you're going to jail too.
Real simple. I don't want to see you. Don't matter.
Alright, hey, what's up? Get him up.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll you over, right? Listen. Roll you over. Get your knees, stand up. Get your knees up. Ready, I'm gonna look up. 1, 2, 3, get up. Come on, right back.
While the woman labeled the incident as police brutality, it remains uncertain if that's an accurate description of the incident. Calvin was lawfully stopped for running a stop sign, and he refused to provide his ID, even though the officer didn't inform him of the reason for the stop, which is a norm now. After a comprehensive investigation, the charges against him have been dismissed. The concept that no one is above the law is evident, yet individuals still hold a different perspective. On December 5th, 2022, Henry Capouch, a 30-year-old off-duty police officer from the Chicago Police Department, was discovered urinating in an ice machine at a bar in St. Pete's Beach, Florida. When deputies arrived, the employee and security guard guided them to the beach, where Henry was with his girlfriend.
Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, what's going
Put your
on?
hands behind your back. My badge. Congratulations. I don't give a badge.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
Back up. Back up.
Is this a joke?
Guys, what's going on?
Are you guys serious?
Don't look like I'm joking.
You guys have a real life on this?
Back up.
Okay,
Hey, back up.
Yeah, we chased him down to this trade winds. We're getting him in custody.
Guys,
Just
we're
stand by.
not doing anything.
Hey,
We're walking
Kate, back him up.
down.
I'm not gonna.
Guys, what's going on?
Hey, back up, but don't talk to me.
No, we're good.
Guys,
Badge in my pocket.
I don't give a about your badge, dog.
guys, we're not.
Hey, dog.
Surprisingly, After being arrested, Henry mentioned that he had his badge tucked away in his back pocket, probably hoping it would make a difference. However, this turned out not to be the case for him.
Is that my arrest right now? Is that a problem? Disorderly conduct, yeah, and the license suspension. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, sit down. I am gonna sit down. This is a joke. Sit down. You're gonna push me here? You're the toughest guy I know. Congratulations. Right here. Look at you. Yeah, your precinct would be real proud of you. It's the 4th precinct, 100. Yeah, 140%. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be real proud of you. Sit down. Sit down. You stand up like that again, you're gonna tase. Think I'm playing. Yo. I'm sitting on the bench. Bro, you're about to get dumped. I'm sitting on the bench. You can't like that, bro. I'm sitting on the bench, man. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you talking about?
That shit's still on the bench, dude.
Sit on the bench, bro. You keep your chest up. I'm sitting on the bench, dude. I'm sitting on the bench.
Just sit on the bench. Henry?
Observing Henry, it's evident that his choice to urinate in the machine allegedly might have been influenced by alcohol. And if you thought being a cop would make him realize that complying is the best course of action in these situations, you'd be mistaken. At this stage, the police realized Henry could not respond to their inquiries. Consequently, he was arrested, and the police opted to investigate further.
What happened exactly?
I'm going back to go get ice to the bar, and I see him he whipped his, yeah, they cut off the out and he's pissing in the ice bucket. I just poured all the pee out, and then he's being verbal, abusive, and then he got physical with me and Jermaine from the first person good time twice. And we're just trying to get him to go. And
Danny came and got me, obviously, and I went in. He was still peeing in there.
So you saw him?
I saw him in there, yeah. But so I told him, like, hey, bro, people use the ice out of here. Those ice buckets, and he went back and forth with me or whatever. He started to come out. I told him he had to leave. He said, I'm walking out the front. I said, walk out the front or you go out the side or whatever. He's like, I'll go where the I go. I'm like, okay, whatever, man, just get out of here, bro. And he turns around, he pushes me, pushes Danny, comes up, steps up, pushes Danny. And I get up on him. I did grab his arm and grab his stomach. Like, bro, don't do this right now. His girlfriend screaming and stuff like that. Don't do it, whatever. And he started to walk out. So, and then he was just cursing at him. That he got off of my case. But he did pee in the ice bucket. I mean, Danny called 911. I wasn't going to do it, and I really don't want him to get in any trouble like that, any big trouble over that. But I mean, it's on Danny, you know, because Danny.
The 5-year veteran of the Chicago Police Department faced charges of disorderly conduct and battery. Moreover, an internal investigation was conducted, resulting in Henry's discharge from his police duties.